It was supposed to be a night of elegance, where the world's elite gathered under chandeliers dripping with gold. But one cruel gesture would turn it into a nightmare. A black woman, dressed in quiet confidence, became the target of a humiliating act. Cake smeared across her face by the hand of a wealthy heiress. The crowd laughed, some looked away, and others filmed. No one stepped forward. But what they didn't know was that she wasn't just a guest. She held the power to end everything. Watch until the end. Wait a second. Tell us where you're watching from in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories like this. She had always been underestimated. To the world, she was just another face in the crowd, yet her work commanded billions of dollars. As a senior executive for one of the fastest-growing tech firms, she had negotiated deals across continents. That night, she attended the Gala not as a guest of honor, but as a quiet observer, content to celebrate the signing of a $4 billion merger. Dressed in a tailored black gown, her presence was understated, almost invisible amid the jeweled gowns and silk tuxedos. For her, nights like this were about endurance, not glamour. She moved through the room with ease, greeting old colleagues and sipping champagne sparingly. Everything seemed ordinary, but beneath the shimmering lights, a storm was brewing, one that would remind everyone in that ballroom that dignity cannot be purchased and respect cannot be ignored. The heiress entered like a storm of diamonds, her entourage trailing behind her, cameras flashing wherever she walked. She was known for her excess, lavish parties, scandalous behavior, and a name steeped in inherited power. For her, the gala wasn't about business, but spectacle. She scanned the room like a queen surveying her kingdom, and when her eyes landed on the black woman, her smirk deepened. It began subtly, dismissive glances, whispered comments, the kind meant to remind someone of their supposed place. The woman ignored it, accustomed to the stares and backhanded remarks of the boardroom. But the heiress wanted more than silence. She wanted humiliation. As dessert was served, servers unveiled a towering cake, glittering with sugared roses. Guests applauded. And then it happened. In front of hundreds, the heiress sliced a piece, strode across the room, and without hesitation, shoved it into the woman's face. Gasps echoed. Frosting smeared across her gown, her dignity hanging in the balance. Phones lit up, recording every moment. Some laughed nervously, while others whispered in disbelief. Most stood frozen. The woman, calm but trembling inside, wiped her face with grace. She didn't shout. She didn't curse. Instead, she walked away in silence, her heels steady against the marble floor. Few realized that in her quiet retreat, she was making a decision that would alter the fate of the entire room. The humiliation wasn't hers to carry. It was about to rebound with unimaginable force. Minutes later, as executives prepared to finalize the $4 billion merger, she reappeared, not as a victim, but as the gatekeeper of the deal. Her voice cut through the laughter, steady and commanding. She was not just a guest. She was the senior partner representing the other half of the agreement. Silence fell. The heiress's smile vanished. One by one, investors realized what her signature meant. Without it, the deal collapsed. With deliberate calm, she announced that the contract was terminated. Gasps filled the ballroom. Years of negotiations, billions in future profit, all undone in a moment. The same hand, smeared with frosting, had also wiped away generations of arrogance. And with that, the balance of power shifted forever. The gala ended not in celebration, but in stunned silence. The woman left with dignity intact, her decision, echoing louder than any insult could. For her, it wasn't about revenge. It was about principle. In that ballroom, wealth had tried to mock her, but respect was priceless, and it was hers alone to protect. The fallout was immediate. Headlines blazed, shareholders panicked, and the heiress's name became synonymous with arrogance and collapse. Yet for millions watching the viral clips, the message was clear. Racism isn't just cruel, it's costly. How many more stories like this will it take before equality is more than a seat assignment? Tell me, where are you watching from? Take care.